Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're at Bella Domicile today off of Nesbitt Road here in Madison, and we'll be chatting with them a little bit later on in the show. But first, we're going to talk about working out as a couple. I know, Jessa, this is something that you and your husband do quite a bit.
We are regular couple worker-outers. Is that a word?
Worker-outers. I like that. With me today, we have Tina Schumacher and Cody Burns. Excuse me, Shoemaker. There we go.
Shoemaker.
Shoemaker.
Now we got it.
And you guys are with the Burn Boot Camp, and you're going to be telling us a little bit more about working out as a couple. And I know there's a lot of science behind it, just, you know, as a couple, how it can strengthen your relationship. But what are some of the rules, I guess, for working out with your partner? Because I could see it going sideways as well, if you're a little too competitive.
Absolutely. Yeah, so the first rule is really like, this isn't a competition. This is about you and I working together, you know, kind of towards a common goal. So
Yeah.
our rules are that you don't tease and you don't act like you're their trainer when you're working out with a partner, because everybody's on their own journey and at a different fitness level. So it's really important that you're just motivating and encouraging. And so really those are the baseline rules, that you just don't tease.
I think it's smart that you talk about not sort of training them too, or kind of taking that lead role, because it sort of brings an element of superiority in when you're really equals and just trying to do it together for equal benefit.
Exactly.
So I think that's
I
smart.
think the biggest part is just to really understand, and particularly with couples or even just with our ladies in the gym, we have a lot of gal pals that work out together, kind of swole mates in the gym, and
I love that.
to recognize that everybody is at a different place. So you can't challenge somebody to do exactly what you're doing. You know, it might not be safe for them. They might need modifications and things like that. So it's just willing to accept everybody right just the way they are and help them get better every day.
I love it. I think that's great. Let's talk a little bit about some examples of what kinds of exercises are good for couples to do together. So talk to us about what some of those ideas might be.
Absolutely, one thing I love to do is something that both of you guys can do at your own level. So one thing that we love doing is push-ups while doing Heisman. So one thing that is just running in between your partner's feet while your partner's doing push-ups. And then that way, you know, your partner can do as many push-ups as possible while you're just getting your cardio and you're elevating your heart rate up, and then you're pushing each other. And then if they're kind of slack on their push-ups, you'd be like, hey, pick it up a little bit. Hey, you're slowing it down. Like, I don't hear your feet tapping anymore. And then you guys can kind of, you know, push each other.
Sure.
And then one other one that I really love doing is you can hold your partner's feet while they're doing sit-ups, so they can get a good ab workout while you're doing mountain climbers. Again, more cardio, more core.
Oh, smart.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. You guys are getting engaged in a little bit of everything. And then one last one is definitely doing a squat hold, so you're working your legs, and then doing squat jumps. So you're just cranking your legs out. Your legs gonna feel like Jello by the time you're done, and you guys could just hopefully walk out the door by the time you're done. So that's the goal. That's the goal.
Crawl out
Yeah,
the
crawl out the door,
yeah.
wheelchair, whatever you need.
It
Yep.
sounds like there's just a lot of fun and variety in a lot of these moves. And is that really what it's all about?
Absolutely. At Burn Boot Camp, we never do the same thing twice. So I love changing up every single day. Even in my own personal workouts, we'll never do the same thing twice.
That's so important, because I know for me personally, I get bored.
Oh, yeah,
Like if I'm on
absolutely.
the treadmill, I'm like, I can't do this, you know.
Yep.
My legs hurt, I'm bored. So I think that's awesome.
Yep, have to stay entertained.
Yeah,
Yep,
absolutely.
Which leads me into my next question, because that's, you know, you're kind of playing to the like excuses, right? It's boring and all of those different things. Let's talk a little bit about what do you say to women who feel like they don't have time to work out regularly?
Yeah, we get that a lot, particularly because our niche market is women. And, you know, historically speaking, women are busy people. They're taking care of everybody but themselves, and they don't make that time necessary. All we're asking for is 45 minutes. Give it a try. We always offer people a free 2-week trial. So we bring them in and show them what we do and what we have to offer and why we're probably a really good fit for their life. And then they basically just realize that they can't make the excuses anymore because they increase their energy. They, you know, basically that's the number one complaint that women have who come to us, is that their energy is so low.
Right.
And when they start getting that exercise in and they have more energy, they actually find that they have more time in their day. And so it just is a win-win.
I love that you say that. I believe that too. Working out gives you more time because it gives you energy and strength to move forward and get more done.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
We're out of time today, but where can people find you for some more information, and where are you guys located?
Well, we have a Verona location and a Middleton location soon coming to the east side of Madison as well. If you check us out at burnbootcamp.com, you can find any of our locations. You can sign up for your free 2-week trial there, as well as see all of our camp times and any other information you might need.
I love it. No excuses.
No
excuses.
excuses.
Burn Boot Camp, thank you guys for being with us today.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And we'll be back with more Girl Talk right after this.